What's going on, guys? As you can see, we're at home. We got the setup, we got the fish tank. I finally set up a vlogging setup. I'm so excited to start talking to you guys about some stuff. I got a million topics I want to cover, and today we're jumping right into it with the first topic, which is why I fish my ultralights so much and why I think you should too. My answer might surprise you, so stick around to the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoy it. People well familiar with my style of fishing will know that I don't call it microfishing. I don't call it ultralight fishing. I call it multi-species or lifeless angling, and that's because I target all species of fish, and when I catch a new one, I add it to a list as a lifer. With that in mind, it would be safe to assume that I use all types of gear for all types of fish, which, while that would be true, I still tend towards my ultralight even in scenarios where most people wouldn't. And to explain why, I'm gonna give you guys this example. Say you show up at a spot, you have a big snapper species, two small little grunt species, another small snapper, and a big snook. Say you throw out a big live fish about this big. You're basically limiting yourself to only the big species around, which there's always not as many big fish. So you went from 5 potential lifers to 2. Now, let's take the other hand, where you throw a little 3-inch shrimp out on your ultralight. Now, you're liable to catch any of those fish, whether it be the little grunts, the little snapper species, or even the big ones who, 1, there could be juveniles around, you could catch the juvenile, or 2, the big ones might be keyed in or might be interested in the little baits. So you still have the potential for catching all of those fish with a small presentation. So that is a key reason why I'm always fishing ultralight, is to throw those little baits effectively for more species potential. Now there's even more to it than just that, guys. Let's say I show up to a highly pressure fishery with a big snook species, and I've got a medium heavy rod and a big giant jerk bait. I'm gonna be fishing all night trying to go for that pressured big smart fish. When if I downsize to that little glass minnow presentation, I might get either that less educated juvenile fish that hasn't been messed with as much to commit, or you'll get even the pressured big ones who might be keyed in on those little baits or less likely to steer away from that little bait. So there's another great reason to throw ultralight lures, tiny lures, because it's more finesse. You'll get either smaller fish, you'll definitely catch more fish, and you could still get those big ones too. So awesome. And as we kind of touched on before, there's just more fish that are small. So you're throwing a small bait, there's so many more species that are small out there than there are big ones, so you're gonna catch more species of fish as a lifeless or throwing small. In summary, I fish ultralight because the smaller your presentation is, the more species potential it has. Whether that be because there's more small species around, which there always is, the juvenile dummy fish that might come in on that small bait, or even the big ones who you could still catch on that little bait. So that's basically it. If you guys don't own any ultralights, I highly recommend it. If you're a species angler and you don't own an ultralight, I don't know what you're doing. You need to get one. Start throwing those little baits. Even in saltwater, I know you guys see it, I fish my stuff in saltwater, but what happens when you go out there with your 4-pound test, your noodle ultralight, and your Aberdeen panfish hook, and you hook a nice strong saltwater fish like a snook? Well, to answer your question, you get absolutely screwed, and that's unacceptable, and that's a topic for the next video. How to hook those nice saltwater game on ultralight and keep them pinned with your light tacks. So we'll go over that in the next video. But anyways, I really appreciate you guys watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed this new format. If you did, please leave me a like. That way I know you guys are enjoying it, and I will definitely go ahead and make more videos at home, because as I said, I got a lot of topics to cover. I'm really super excited to start cranking these videos out, and obviously we're still fishing, so sorry for the delay. We've got more coming. As always, guys, thank you so much for viewing the video. Until next time, take it easy.